Hey guys, good afternoon. Welcome to Queensville on the Saturday night afternoon. I think it says Saturday night there for some reason. Welcome back to another afternoon of chat and updates and everything else going on in the world of ST Entertainment as well. And just want to say thank you to everybody who tuned in on the live stream on Tuesday. I fully enjoyed it. I think we're going to keep the Tuesdays now. So we are going to do this two days a week. So welcome afternoon. Live it is. It is 2 minutes to 4, and I'm actually on time today, which is interesting. Just come back from a walk actually from Devon. Devon's having a dinner right now, so that's even cool. Yes, OBS stream's going a bit weird today, which is a bit bizarre. Gaming Head's here. Nice to see you, man. So we'll get the questions in this afternoon, guys. Anything we'll talk about? The Freddie Mercury movie. Got some news on that apparently. From James Rundle, who's apparently gave me a message. Well, he sent me a picture of it this afternoon. So we're going to talk about that this afternoon. And also going to discuss about the latest new releases that are supposed to be coming out from Universal as well. And there's also some news going on about this calendar. From last time I spoke to you about the calendar, guys, there's a calendar coming out. Some ideas have come around as well for the calendar production, but we'll talk about that later, which is fine. If you guys are interested this afternoon in this picture here, the Freddy picture, this one, not this one, the white one, I will bring that down. If you guys want me to review that this afternoon, I will. Now, oh yes, something else I've got to say as well, which is quite interesting for what I have in my my desktop today, which is cool. I'm going to go and get a drink. I'm just going to get some juice, and then we're going to start. And I'll be back in about 2 minutes because I'm going to get some juice. Get some juice, guys. Get the questions in. Be back in 2 minutes. Nice cool day today outside actually. Got the fan a bit because I've just come up from a walk. So I'm a bit tired today. So everybody's having a good Saturday today. I have had not a bad day, to be honest. I've been doing a lot really today. Just been sorting out my hard drive today. Figuring out why MP3s can't sort of load into Magics. Funny. Very weird. Weird things in the world of computers these days. Yeah. So what we talk about this afternoon? I want to just quickly go on something that you may have seen and has been deleted off YouTube. Is my PC repair. Everybody see that last time? Well, it still isn't resolved yet. He's going to bring it over tomorrow, and we're going to have another go of it tomorrow and see what we can do. So he's coming over in the morning tomorrow morning, and he's coming over 11 o'clock to come and sort it out. Because now we've got an issue with the HDMI connecting, and apparently when HDMI connector is connected, the thing shuts off automatically by itself. And I don't know what's going on there. So we need to find out what's going on with that tomorrow. Hopefully it'll be a quick fix tomorrow. Should be dead easy to do. No, but they couldn't get that Acer Work Champion. Now it was a video issue. And I don't know what it is. I'm going to put it. I think it's a CPU problem with it. And it is overheating. Actually, it didn't overheat too much on the day. But tested it again. And it was working fine. I know my stream health's a bit weird. I don't know what's going on. My broadband is fine. Stream's fine. Just YouTube being a dick. As always. which is stupid. What about making of Night at the Opera, which you wanted to live stream? Right, okay, I have started to do the edit for that, and I have worked it out that it's not possible to live stream it, I'm afraid. And also the fact is, I know you guys are going to be thinking, why are you not going to do that? And I'll tell you why. I don't like to criticize classic albums. I actually like classic albums, and I really don't need to do This is the thing, right? This is the thing, and you can all argue if you want, right? What I can do, I'm not going to do that because I like to watch things like that on my own, and I like to actually give my own personal review of it. I don't actually like to talk about this because I think them things are kind of like not really worth doing for that. I mean, you can go and say that obviously you can talk about Bulgarian Rhapsody, the editors do videos and things. That's fine. Classic albums, leave it alone. Leave classic albums alone. They are just perfect. You don't need to discuss about the program and the making of it and stuff. Their program is fine. But because I wanted that anyway in my collection, my edit is working out great. It's working out really good. So I'm not gonna. I won't stream it live. I won't do that because the thing is, it's just classic albums. I respect that program so much, and they talk about the album and the making of it, and the way the production goes through it. And Terry Shandon, Jeff Keltman, they're great guys. So no, I'm not going to live stream it. I'm sorry, but that's how I feel, and I just think that them things are kind of like not worth and ahhing about and thinking about it. You've got on YouTube to watch it on YouTube. My point of view, I mean, I could argue with Gaming Head if he needs to argue with me, but I'm sorry, but no, need them things to be left alone. But my edit is coming along really well, so it's coming out great. So watch back the previous stream on Tuesday, and I'm just thinking it's no point. It's just it's not interesting to talk about. It's because those things in life you want to talk about, but they don't work. If it was something interesting on a Queen documentary and what it was done, then that would be better. I mean, is this a real life? I mean, that would be great to talk about that. That one from Holland. But even Rock Family Trees, good program. But I don't want to stream it. I don't want to talk about it because that's them things you need to discuss yourself about it. But I do appreciate what Gaming Head did, though. He sent me the files. Great. Unfortunately, I couldn't import them into Cyberlink as MKV files. Apparently, it says activation was not activated or something. So I had to convert it to MP4 to the highest bit rate, and the MKVs were spot on. Yeah, everything was brilliant. Wow, quality was good. The MP4, when it converted to MP4 and 1080p, spot on. But it doesn't actually let you import it from MKV files. Don't work in thingy. I think there's something wrong with that program I've got anyway. But smashing stuff, Gaming Head. I really liked it. And I downloaded it. Well, actually, when I converted it went down to like 2 gigs. And 3 gigs was way too much. 6 gigs at least in total. But when I did the but you must have booked it from the high compression rate for it, and that was really good. So that was cool. But yeah, it's a shame I'll not be streaming that live. But if you guys want me to do it on a different platform, outside of YouTube, I will. It's just the fact is that Queensville's kind of like informative Queen stuff and Angry Penguin and all that stuff. Anyway, those kind of things, classic albums, no, don't mess with them. It's not worth it. It's not worth it for what it's made for. So yeah. We get your questions in, guys, this afternoon. Anyway, let's talk about last night. Last night I went to see a band last night. Oh my god. Oh my god. What a hell of a band they were last night as well. And I tell you what, if they ever come back again to the North East, I will seriously go back and see them again. They were awesome. Last night it was my friend's wife's birthday, and it's 50th birthday, and couldn't have timed it perfectly last night for it. It was busy, it was packed, the food was amazing. I couldn't believe how much food I was getting that night as well. I went to see this band last night. This band's from London, I think. They're from London, no? London somewhere. Where they're from now. But I went to see these guys last night. Mickey D and the Details. These are amazing. What a hell of a good rock and roll combo these guys are. Especially her on the saxophone. She is brilliant. Amazing bluesy saxophone. Rock and roll to the brim. And that's the lead singer. But this combo, they were fantastic. That was a good band to get that night, I tell you. Really good. There is a video on Facebook, maybe there'll be a video on Facebook somewhere. Check these guys out though. Rock and roll combo. They're bloody brilliant live. Really good. They did a they did the Eddie, you know, the Eddie live. She on the saxophone was really good last night. She was full on last night. Mickey D and the D-Tones, brilliant guys, and they are on Facebook. And tell you what, it was worth it going down last night and seeing them guys. Absolutely phenomenal, absolutely phenomenal. And then apparently the DJ's set up packed in for some reason. Apparently he had a problem with the CD player. Apparently wasn't working. We were trying to get the CD player sorted out. I was like, oh no, it's going to crash. But it's been last night was great stuff. All right, let's do some comments now. First of all, big thank you to Nicola Pierce for sending me the stuff by email, and thank you very much for sending it to my personal email address. Thanks a lot for that. I really do appreciate that as well. Nicola's been sending me a lot of messages. Oh, she's on today anyway from this stuff. Do you want a rip of the Freddie Mercury solo videos too? No, but what I would like to do, if it's possible, is on the I don't know if you bit that have it or not, on the Untold Story, on the box set version, right? There's a photographic exhibition on that DVD. Now I can't rip it at all. It's an interactive DVD ROM apparently. Now I don't know how you can actually rip DVDs ROMs to. I don't know how you can get that photographic exhibition on, because it is on Love Live Singing Songs. It's also on that disc as well. And I don't know how the hell you can get it, because no one's uploaded it to YouTube. Now, if I can get it on YouTube and get that on there, that would be great. I think there shouldn't be a copyright issue with that. The music will have to come off anyway, because the Terry Lang piano has to come off immediately, because I can't use that music. So, that'd be great if I had that actually. It'd be good if I had that. So try that gaming head. Freddie Mercury Untold Story, interactive CD-ROM gallery. I'll rip this for you. Interactive gallery. That's all I want. Good quality though. See if you can try and get it off, because I can't get it at all. It's hard. But I have got a couple of more ideas that you could do for me, which will work out pretty well. And if you're good at that sort of stuff, then do it for me. Good. Nicola's been getting in touch with me this week. After Tuesday, I did see her picture, and she's actually a very nice person. For a baby's lifestyle she has, but a very nice person indeed. Now, thanks Nicola for your picture, and I did like it. She says, Nicola's, this is actually today. She sent this today. It's interesting. Which comes on there. What's up? She says, I've been watching and listening to Jeff Scott Soto a lot. Good stuff. Good stuff. Wow, seeing him perform Queen songs live will be the next best thing to get him in a time machine and go back to see Queen perform. Yeah. Jeff has never ever been to a Queen concert. Never met Freddie Mercury ever. Because he was actually, at the time, with Yngwie Malmsteen. Then he was in Japan. He was all over the place in the 80s. But he was unfortunately that. What Hot and Soul he puts into every song. Love that he does the older stuff and less well-known songs too. This is exactly what Dinny would have said. It was great to hear I Want It All live, which was fantastic. Wish could have seen that. See how Freddie do that. Yeah, that might have been off the Rio. I think it was the Spanish thing that happened in the bounce there. Yeah, might have been that actually. His audience participation is good too. He relates to his audience, makes it enjoyable. Good stuff. Anyway, wanted to share some of my reactions. Thank you for pointing me to Jeff in Jeff's direction. I seriously love that guy. Right, here's something else that you probably want to know from Jeff's career. Devin's bedroom. To see. Here's something else from Jeff's career that you might want to be interested in actually. I hope I have got all the discs. I hope I have. There's one album I think you should get. Definitely on download. I've got it on CD already. I'll try and find it first. I've already done these discs anyway. No, it's not there. I think it's is it in here? No, I don't know where they are. Anyway, it doesn't matter. There's one album you should get of Jeff's career that you would love. It's an album called Lost in the Translation, Jeff Soto CD, special edition version. You want to get that album, it is brilliant. Full on Queen music. Neil Sean's on the song Believe in Me. And the guitar work on the album is fucking phenomenal. And when you get to Find Our Way, that seriously, Find Our Way on that album is really fucking Brian May. Not Brian May on the song, but fucking Brian May. That song. Should have been a bloody hit, that song. Would have been great. But get yourself into Lost in the Translation from Jeff Soto. Get it, buy that disc. Or if you want, you can have mine, because all my Jeff Soto stuff's here anyway. And I'm going to try and get more if I can. Well, I've already got the last album of his on download anyway. He says, don't know if you're interested, checking this page. It's a Queen tribute band called Bulsara and his Queenies. No, I don't know. See, tribute bands for me are kind of like I'm hit and miss about it. It's a bit naff, to be honest. Devon's just being silly. Bit bizarre. Eliza Grace. Nice name. 4:30. Amazing Grace. Oh, that's Queen Forever. Maybe good. Maybe, yeah. Brian's just good at that stuff anyway. That's cool. She also says 2 days ago, she said, you may have already seen this YouTube video, but I thought it's an examination of the guitars Brian May uses on stage by his building it and Brian himself. Yes, I've seen that video. I've seen it many times, and it's great stuff. I just love it. It's actually when they go on the tour. I had an Lambert tour as well from live, and really good video of that as well. Very good indeed. And then I've added another link to that resin Freddie replica statue on Queen Online store. Now, actually, I've got some information about that statue. Found something on eBay today. There's a statue going for £72, and it is actually it's a reproduction. It's a black reproduction of it, and it looks amazing. And I'm going to show you on for eBay later today when it's on there. She says Tuesday. I really enjoyed that. Tuesday was great. I wasn't able to watch for long because I can't interact a lot and I'm not often able to do that. But I look forward to hearing your thoughts on the Night of the Opera DVD. I'll give you my thoughts today actually about that because I'm actually doing the edit already. But unfortunately I can't do the YouTube thing, I'm afraid. Another favourite video of mine is Inside the Rhapsody. Inside the Rhapsody is brilliant. All filmed at Brian's house and also filmed at Roger's house as well. The other one I like is the Story of Bohemian Rhapsody by Richard E. Grant. I do have to say that Richard E. Grant one was the best one they ever did, and the BBC just went there and paid Brian and Roger. I think it was quite a lot of money to get that actually. But they went back to Rockfield and went to the studio, went there, and I thought that was really brilliant. The Darkness should never have been, to be honest, the Darkness, I couldn't give a shit about them, but because Brian at his request, wanted the guys to be in the film until they went silly. You might want to check out the links below. They are fleeces. I have recently got the Freddie Mercury one from Amazon. It's a nice largish soft fleece and the printing is really sharp. I love mine on cool autumn nights. Very nice. Yeah. Your t-shirt was nice as well, actually. The company also make bespoke fleeces. You upload up to 12 photos and they print them on a fleece for you. Not a bad idea, actually. That's pretty good. I wonder if we should get one for Jodie's album. Might be a thought of interest. That might be interesting for Jodie's album then inside. Because he had a massive campaign happening for her this year for that Dead Inside album. Really cool. She sent me a load of messages. Mad. She's also said I sent my photo. Oh yes, I've done that one already. That's fine. That's all that Nicholas sent this week. So that's pretty good as well. Right. So instead of me going through my edit of A Night at the Opera DVD, I'm going to discuss that today. I'll do some more designs for you in the next couple of weeks. I could redo one for YouTube, for the YouTube banner, 25680 by 1440. I think. I'd like to do one like this for that one, please. We can, because that one was just temporary. But we can do a brand new one with an amazing image of Freddie, Brian Woodley. But they're greatest hits really for us, or Queen Forever. That'd be nice. If we can do something like that, that'd be wonderful. So we can do that. Brian is also releasing a new version of the book Queen in 3D. Yes, and the reason they're doing that is because it's actually going to be expanded. It's an expanded edition of it because it's parts that are missed out of the book, and they're putting them back into the book. That Queen in 3D is really good. Yeah, there's also a new. I've got my capture. I'm just going to show you guys on eBay the statue that I saw today on there. And then we're going to talk about something else that caught my eye this week. And whatever you do, don't buy CDs on eBay. I don't recommend them so much. This is the one that's coming from here. Now I do have to say, this I'm going to show you. This is the best reproduction they've done so far. So let's move my camera out of the way. This is the Freddie Mercury statue, and this is amazing. Now this is not the original. This is a reissue that came out. This is the Love of Life Singer Songs one, and from my point of view, this is absolutely phenomenal. And I think these are just being reproduced now. They are available in Germany to buy, and they're only available at £76, which is bloody cheap. Plus £9.50 delivery. So technically you're spending nearly over £85. And that is amazing. Now, I'm not sure if it is the heavy version or light version, but looking at this was really getting my attention today. We're not bothered about that. It's a large bronze statue standing 3 meters high, facing the lake, with the unveiled 5 years later Freddie's death and Freddie's mother Dura, which it was sculptured by Irina Skeller, who obviously got interviewed during the time it was done. This highly undermerged model is a full-scale faith reproduction of the original statue of Montreux, made from resin and measuring 21 meters high, and is accompanied by its own certificate of origin. So obviously you can tell that the way that they've done that is they have reproduced it in more of a black thing, and technically I do like this one a lot. I really do like it. It's great. This is the obviously this was the original that they did for the that booklet that I showed you last week. It's got a Love of Life Singer Songs, Freddie Mercury and Montreux. Love this so much. Some of them don't have this on, obviously. I'm thinking this is well worth getting this actually for the price. And I'd like to get that. And it's available in Germany only. And now this is where this becomes interesting, right? I've mentioned previously about using Super Chat for donations. And as you all know, we started up ST Entertainment, which is the business that's just kind of a small business I'm starting up anyway at the minute. And right now, I'm at this moment, I'm at this very moment actually, to start getting you guys involved with donations. Now, it doesn't have to be a lot. It can be up to £1 per stream. And I'm going to do this because basically it would help me out a lot, guys, because as I said before, we need toners for the printer and we also need stuff for the business that we kind of can't afford. So if you want to use a super chat, it is enabled. A donation is nice if you have a donation from £1 to £2, to as much as you can. That'll go towards the business. That'll also go towards promotion. That'll also go towards Queen stuff I can afford and buy. And if you guys want to do that, feel free, because as I said before, we are wanting to start getting you guys involved with donations and stuff now with everything you need to do. We did do a couple of years ago. I did a live stream of Queen for a day of all of the concerts that we did on YouTube. And obviously, now that YouTube's becoming a bit of a nice thing for us, we are. I was thinking about this actually the other day. I mean, obviously, October and November is going to be the quiet month for me to do it because, apart from the fact we've got promotion to do with November, which is Jodie's Dead and Sad album, which we're trying to do. But the thing is that we are really considering now to do a Queen live stream on here for Queen fans. Which we were thinking about that. I was thinking about that the other day actually. And I was thinking about streaming live with a Queen quiz as well, which I was going to do. But it might have to be on a day of your choice, because the last time I did this, it went wrong because we didn't get anybody online at all from last time. So I'm thinking now of doing that in due course. It might happen on the 24th of November, I don't know. It might happen somewhere else, but it has to be on a time I can do it and a day I can do it. Because I did it at 12 o'clock in the afternoon and I didn't get anybody on. And that's where Super Chat comes into that, guys. So if you guys want to donate to this channel, you can. As I said, guys, everybody's doing it right now. Everybody's trying to donate to as much as you can. And obviously, it's just something to think about. If you guys just got an extra £1 or something, you can just give us £5 or something towards the YouTube channel. Because right now, YouTube's going under some troubles at the minute with some financial problems, and they're all saying, you know, get your YouTube channel notified out and everything else, which is cool. So, you know, we do it that way. So that's just something to think about, guys. If you want to donate to the channel, please do. And I think every live stream now, I think everybody's going to have to donate £1 to a live stream. Just let me have a little bit better, guys, anyway. Thanks. Right. I did a banner for you, but you discarded it. Yeah, the thing was, it wasn't big enough. It has to be 2560 by 1440. So it's 2560 by 1440. So if you can try and do something with that, especially the Queen Forever images, and just put Queensville. But in the very corner, I want ST Entertainment in the corner. I don't want it on the top like you did with this one, because that's the old logo now. But if you can do something like that, it'd be wonderful, wonderful. I can order the statue on the Queen Online store. Yeah, everybody can. So it's worth it, I suppose. Buying it. I suppose it's not bad really for what you're paying for anyway. Paying so much money for it, and like else for it to do. So yeah. I noticed. Or did I have it on my drive before? I had it on my drive before. Something I have never uploaded onto this channel. There was a video I did quite a while back. From that American release that came out, the American version of We Will Rock You, the DVD, the American Pioneer DVD. On there is an interesting feature called the Queen Dome, and it's an interactive time span of Queen's locations and stuff. It was really interesting, actually. I did an edit of that quite a while back, but the screen capture I used was awful. So might have to invest. I might have to try and get that ripped again, because it was really good stuff indeed. So it's just, I think it's just kind of like one of those things in life where you're kind of thinking, yeah, was that weird to rip or anything? And I actually did stream it live onto one of my YouTube channels, and it was onto Ustream. I just did it before. Because Ustream, you can get away with it on Ustream. It's free to stream on there. But now they changed the policies, and you can't. Obviously, you've got to buy for it now. You've got to pay £1,000 a year, $1,000 a year, and it's way expensive. So you don't want to start messing around with that, do you? No. But yeah. But anyway, so I'm going to discuss about this Night at the Opera DVD that came out, the classic albums one. I'm not going to say a lot about it. I'm just going to quickly say it was well worth. It was actually well worth watching that, especially getting interviewed with Joe Perry from Aerosmith. Yeah, nothing. I've not got nothing really to say about it. I just like the fact that when they did it in the studio and everything, you know, it was just brilliant. As I said, I don't want to say anything bad about it, to be honest. It was well worth doing it, really. I got Rotmus Baker back, and he came back into London and went to the studio and got all the multi-tracks, and I think at the time, actually, I think we were remastering them, for prosperity reasons. The version of Love of My Life that Brian does, that was really nice of them to do that. But they should never have faded in with Freddie's part in that song. Might have been there for a reason from Brian's start. But yeah, I think it was really planned out so well. And it's a shame that they're no longer doing any more of them now, because obviously they haven't got. I mean, they've got the money to go back in and do the American ones now, but Classic Albums is being sold now to the States. VH1 was going to purchase it off them, but now Terry Shannon and Jeff Kentman just decided that we'll only do it for another year, and I think it was 5 years it was. I do like though. I'll tell you what I do like the second series of it, when Phil Collins was interviewed for his before he got ill, and I do like that that interview with him. I think it's great, especially his own house. Nice idea to do his own house as well. But he couldn't obviously. You see, he's got his own studio called The Farm up in Surrey, in Guildford, and basically that was where Genesis own studio really for what they use it for, and it's just a studio where they can just go in there and record it. It was the same thing with the Costas album. The blue last Costas album that came out, the blue one. Apparently, it was Roger didn't want to produce that album because I think he said that, well, we'll just do like this blue rock album. I think we'll just let someone else produce it for us. I think Roger was probably deciding the production side of it. I want to see how this one works out this time. And actually, it was recorded in the UK at the Real World Studios at Peter Gabriel's own studio. I don't know how they met. I don't know how Roger and Peter Gabriel kind of got thinking on it. One thing I did like was Brian Pern. They always see the Brian Pern fake documentaries and stuff. That was brilliant. That was a Rhys Thomas thing, that was. And Peter Gabriel's at the very end of the. It was brilliant how they did the second one. You know, the reprise of how he was going to give his own life together and everything else. I mean, the first season was so good. The second one was better, but the ending was what got me. couldn't stop laughing at the end. I went so because Peter Gay was trying to be like the nasty person of the world. He's trying to have his own way of stuff, and they recreated the Long Good Friday ending on it as well, and it made me laugh so hard, and I went, oh, just perfect. And the Brian Pern stuff that Rhys Thomas and I can't remember the guy's name now, the bald head guy, was just a piss take out of Queen and stuff. I think it was brilliant. Yeah, the very first one that came out, first season that came out, was just taking the piss out about Rotos Baker and saying apparently that Roger Taylor apparently was in John Duran, and just made a mock-up parody of everything. I think it was just so good. The writing was really good as well, and he started, and I think Rhys was writing the second season of it, and I think a third season was planned, but I think the scripts apparently didn't work for it. So that was kind of a bit of a thing with it as well. Now let's see if Devin's outside. She's downstairs. She's been a good girl today, actually. Been a very good girl today. I ripped the gallery. You just need to start the exe file to begin the exhibition. Thank you. Yes. Yes, I know. The only thing I have to do is I'm going to see if OBS will be able to screen capture it. I don't know if it will. It might. I don't know. I'm not sure if it's in full screen or not. Actually, I'm not sure where the ratio was in there. Might have a try of that later on. See what happens with that anyway. Anyway, guys, this is Queensville this afternoon. Welcome this afternoon. If you just tuned in, just been talking about some Queen stuff. We've been talking about Brian Hearn. It's come up to 25 to 5. We're here till 6 o'clock tonight. So far, business is going well. James album's been selling really well. We've had I think we're getting back into touch with Pop Rex next Friday. I'm going to see what the outcome's been of our album. I hope it's been successful. I haven't heard back from the Manchester for a week, so hopefully I will go back down next Friday and we'll find out if it did sell. They'll ask for more. I'll send you a link by anywhere. Send it anywhere you want, really. About it. Started to watch. I watched that Japanese interview with Freddie. The one with now. Cheers, getting ahead. He sent the. I watched the Japanese documentary, The Making of Mr. Bad Guy, and then I started watching. Well, I think Queen Official Romania is very good at his videos. I have no idea why the interview from that car thing, that TV show in the UK. I don't know whether did he put stuff into that for copyright issues. I think he did. Well, why did he not upload the whole interview? Because apparently what he's done is he's put clips of Freddie in there, and he's just put part interview comes back on and then goes back off again and back on again. So unless that's something that Universal's had to hide away from the rights to the show, but that's a load of crap. So nobody's uploaded a good rip of that at all without the official interview on. So I don't understand why they've done that. The other thing is because they did it for the they did that for the DVD of the Grip Tender DVD. which is the little book up there, Life and Pictures thing, which was off that DVD anyway. And but I keep watching it. I'm thinking, no, he's done it wrong. I'm sure that's how the universe. No, it can't be. Is it him? It's him. But I think I know why they had to hide that, because it was kind of. I think he's probably thinking, oh shit, I better not use this whole. I'll get a copyright issue for it. And that's why he's had to put in clips of the Freddy clips inside it. So disappointed with that video, but liked the interview a lot. I do think that his edit was a bit naff. Should have just left it as it was. It would have been better. Queen Official Romania is a great channel. I do like his channel a lot. I love that best one he did, the Brian May one, and the Roger Taylor one, and the John Deacon one. The John Deacon one was short though. The Roger Taylor interview we did, that 70-minute one, was well worth doing that. I mean, fair enough, you had to use clips from various sources, which I understand, but it's a great guy, really good guy, and he's bloody good at it as well. He uses an original reel-to-reel tape, but I don't think he's got reel-to-reel tapes in his house. He wouldn't have that. He'd have to recreate them in a way. Yes, but that's it. But yeah, that's cool. Other channels I like, Queen channels I like, David R. Fuller, who got copyright issues to the brim. He did his best, but he stopped uploading Queen stuff. And then Gregson Bootlegs, who's still doing it actually, who's still doing Queen, which is interesting. Yeah, still waiting for a new copy of that Nebworth 86 coming out. I still haven't got a copy of that yet. I don't know whether Mark's going to buy it. He might do. It just depends. Actually, I had a phone call from Mark yesterday. And apparently he says that when he rang up yesterday, it was interesting. He wanted to get out of Southend as soon as possible, because he wants to come up here now. He says, I am getting sick. He says, me and my girlfriend are getting sick of living down in Southend. We want to move now. So yesterday he rang me up and he said, would you be able to send us some links through Facebook, so properties and stuff and everything else. Well, I think at the minute he's been talking about trying to get a van sorted out this weekend. They've got the money, they just want to get up here now. He's hoping they're going to live in Sunderland if he can, but it just depends on where we can get it. But I said, well, Gumtree's the best one to go on if you want to go for properties and find out somewhere you want to live. And it says, yeah, 2-bedroom flats would be nice indeed. So I gave him some links on there. I think that his best bet is really going by private, to be honest. You can afford it, really. Private's easy, it's cheap enough. So yeah. So that's going to be a good idea for him to go up here anyway. He said he definitely just want to live in Sunderland, because he said it was easy enough to do. And he said, we desperately want to live up here now. I said, we want to leave now. So not sure what the idea of that is, but I hope to God he just gets sorted out within about a few weeks. But he's hoping to get out of here. He wants to get out of Southend now. With all his Queen collection that comes back with him anyway, which is cool. Because all he wants to do now is just try and get out of there and get up here, settle in. Try to get the driver sorted out. It's a bit of a nightmare, but Enterprise will be able to do something for him anyway. As long as he can get a van hired, and then they can basically say, get the driver sorted out. Near that. But I don't know when he'll be coming up though. I don't know when. He said he's going to try this weekend to get up. But it's a bit short notice, isn't it? But he's desperately wants to get up here now. Well, hopefully, if that ever works out for him, it should be fine. But yeah. So we'll see what happens. I'll keep you guys posted on Tuesday for the next week as well. We'll have to find out today if whatever's happening, and we'll see what's we'll see what happens. Well, this is a quiet afternoon this afternoon. We've got 5 viewers watching now, and no one's giving me any questions today. So the whole point of this channel is supposed to be saying Queen questions live, talk about Queen, please. Just what I want to try and emphasise, as always, guys, don't sit at the computer. Find something interesting to talk about, because otherwise you're just going to sit there and say nothing. Because I want to get in Gaming Head to talk to me now. The whole point of this channel is chat to me, guys. Talk about anything you want to talk about. It doesn't have to be Queen. It can be anything music related, rock music, good music. Things I'll just get on, piss me off a bit. But questions in, guys, please. Come on. Anything you want to talk about? Jade's album. What's happening with her? Jade's doing really well. Jade's album is doing really well. It's been selling phenomenal all over. We nearly sold probably about 50 copies of it, which is cool. Oh, we got a new subscriber, Dennyman7203. Good name. He says, just stumbled across your channel. Subscribe, button, bell, notify when I'm live. Talk about anything you want to talk about. What do you think of the upcoming Queen movie? I will not discuss that, and I'll tell you why. I have already done a video of that from the last 3 weeks ago. So if you want to look at my review on that, go to the last live stream I did of the movie, and it's actually on my channel, the Bohemian Rhapsody trailer movie. Go and look at that. But what I'm going to quickly say about the movie is I have seen 2 shots today that James Rundle sent me today by Instagram. And I'm going to show you them, because this is interesting, this actually, right? So, Dennyman, I do have to say, don't watch it now. Watch it after the stream's over. But do go and watch my review of it, because it was interesting. But I'm going to show you a picture today, 2 pictures today from James that sent me by Instagram. And this is interesting. And I'll get it for you in a minute. Give me just a second. And my phone's crashed again. Yes, my phone keeps crashing, and I have no idea what is going on with it. And it's crashed again. Right. So I'm going to show you the 2 pictures we sent today. I do bear in mind, guys, I don't know where these came from. Mr. Bad Guy's also posting stuff on Freddy as well. Right, so here is... Let's get these bigger on here. That's it. So this is the first one. This is the stage. I need to take that out of there for a moment. That's privacy, I'm afraid. Second one he sent was this one. And the third one he sent was that one. I'm still kind of and on about it. This is the thing, right? This is the thing, right? I said before, and I'll say it again. The younger generation will not understand it. The older generation will understand what this is all about. My point of view, right? I'm just going to quickly say, I still think it will probably be okay to go and see it. I'm not going to say it's going to be fantastic. I'm just going to say that it will be. You'll just have to just judge it for yourselves. But my review, just go watch my review on the live stream I did. From my point of view, I just think it's the safest bet if everybody just goes and sees the film first, and then take it from there. But from my point of view, go and take a peek at my review in it. You'll see that it's got the pictures of Bohemian Rhapsody, movie reaction, trailer and everything else. So do go and watch that one, please. Another subscriber, hi, okay, hello, my man. Have you got a question for me? Yeah, this is Queensville, by the way. If you guys are just tuning in for the first time, my name is Tez. I run Queensville. I run ST Entertainment. I also have, this channel's been going for 8 years, so it's been a long, long time. There is a shitload of videos on Queen, everything else you want to talk about Queen. There's Queen collections on here. There's videos being filmed over from 5 years ago. There's videos that are still on my channel. Early videos are still on my channel. Have a massive time with this. So enjoy yourselves. And also ask me questions of anything you want to know about anything. If you want to know about products, you want to know about the wall. If anybody wants to know about that thing, that Freddie Mercury thing there, please do get in touch. And anything else on the wall, please do comment and make a donation as well, please. Super chat's available right now today. So welcome for the first time. Okay, Danny Man says, how long often do you do this live chat? I do it on a Tuesday night at 6:30, and a Thursday and a Saturday night and a Saturday afternoon, 4 PM till 6 PM. And that's every week. We're doing two times a week now, which is really good indeed. So yes. So hopefully it will be well worth thinking from it as well. So like I said before, this is how Queensville works. That's what you do, guys. You come and chat, talk about Queen, talk about anything you want, music-wise. It will be very nice indeed, interesting. AOR music, I love AOR music to bits. I don't like the chart stuff, I'm sorry to say. I will not discuss that on this channel. Obviously a true rock fan, true metal fan, and full-on Queen to the brim. Love Queen so much. Actually, it's been interesting as well. Haha, here's something else. Here's something else. Remember that greatest hit CD that I ripped? My greatest hit CD, that greatest hit CD there in the corner. Rip that CD, right? I did some audio comparisons actually from the remaster to this one, and to the 2011 remasters. Yeah, that CD was better. The 2011 remasters I couldn't give a shit about, and I'm sure that disc has got faults in it, because I can hear after some tracks, apparently it's supposed to mix in with other tracks on that album. The greatest hits CD is got a fault in it. So apparently it's got some weird things on it for some reason. Sounds great. Nice. Definitely we'll have to try and catch you. Yes, Saturday afternoons from 4 to 6. Tuesdays 6:30 till 8:30 at night. Please do contribute to the channel as well. As I said, we have been on this channel for many years. If you've done the first subscriber, thank you for tuning in. Do subscribe, press the bell, notify yourselves, watch all my videos, everything from the very beginning of Queensville when it started. There's a lot of videos there, I'm telling you. Angry Penguin's is also another thing I do, which is an offshoot channel, basically based on parody videos and my own stamp on how videos are the worst videos of the world ever on it. Do check it out. Which are your favourite Queen videos? Never had a question like that before, actually. That's a first. That's a first. Favourite Queen videos? Got a lot. I think, for instance, the video for Scandal is very good. Scandal I don't want to talk about. I'll just say that was not a good video because Freddie was ill at the time. So, but a good song, but not the video. No, I don't want to talk about the video first. Best Queen videos, apart from Bohemian Rhapsody. Well, I'm not going to talk about Bohemian Rhapsody. I'm going to say best videos, Breakthrough, Days of Our Lives, Going Slightly Mad, One Vision, Radio Gaga. Definitely Radio Gaga is the best one they ever filmed. I still think that's the best one they ever did. Radio Gaga is just pure and brilliant. For a solo one, a solo video, Great Pretender. Far out fantastic. With all the cardboard sleeves. Honestly, well worth them. Scandal's kind of me, I'm kind of like, about Scandal. Hey, Milky Bar Kid's here. Yes, the Milky Bar Kid is strong. I'm going to sing that song all the time now. Milky Bar Kid. What's up, dude? I'm doing well, man. Thank you very much. This is better now. Yeah, this is all you gotta do is just this is not a challenge just to sit there on the computer and just think, I'm thinking, I know what, I'll ask me a question. Ask me questions. Queen questions, anything you want to talk about. If you're the first subscribers, by the way, I will explain something. This was the very first Queen channel I ever launched in 2009. Just recently we relaunched it this year, and we get loads of people on here talking about Queen all the time. It's just non-stop Queen. And also other music I want to talk about as well. I checked those bands out, you said. Nice recommendations. Oh, did you? What did I tell you? That's the stuff you really need to listen to. Yeah. Talisman, Jessica Soto. Can't remember the other ones I sent as well. But great stuff, man. Work of art. Especially that work of art fucking album. They're actually making a new album this year. But work of art, brilliant band. Especially that Holland a Love track. It's just amazing. And also Jade's album as well, Secret Voice, is just so good. I actually just produced an album for Jade Ann this year called Secret Voice. And seriously, thinking about it. Actually, do you guys want to hear My Best Days again? Because I played it on Tuesday. Everybody likes that song so much. I'll play it again for you guys. Why not? It's a Saturday afternoon. You're going to hear it again. Yeah, we're going to play you a song on that. I'm producing an album for Jodie Bradford, and it's called I was going to say the song there. It's called Dead Inside. And this song, if you're Queen fans, you've got to listen to this track. Seriously, this track is great. This is the oh, hold on a minute. That's not on. Oh, no, that's not the right one. The guitar. Where's the guitar version one? Yeah, here we are. There's no singing on this, by the way. This is just the demo coming out soon. So that's a little preview of a song coming out called My Best Days, which we are releasing on YouTube in about 2 months' time, because it's going to be really good. So it's going to be Dead Inside, released on ST Entertainment Limited, little level up to start up this year, and it's going to be out in the shops in about 2 months' time. So get it. Right, back to your questions. Which band artist inspired you to begin playing keyboard? Interesting. Well, who do you think? Yes, it was. Yes. It was obviously Freddie Mercury. Yeah, it was. I studied music for over about I studied music over about 2000. I started learning how to play keyboard. I mean, I played like many years ago. Yes, it was actually Freddie Mercury in his music. It was actually the box set that got me into it anyway, learning all the chords and stuff and learning all the chord structures. I learned how to actually play keyboard using 3 keys. Normally you'd play like the crawl, but I don't. I find it's actually easy playing with this sort of playing ability for it. But that's what inspired me to play keyboard. It's Freddie. Watching the live at Wembley video. That's where I got all my music inspiration from, actually, from his writing and his music. To write stuff like Secret Voice, Burn. Actually, here's the thing for you guys. If Daddy Man and High Tech Rocker checks out my video for Burn, for J-Dan's Burn song, check that out. That is seriously a great song. Everybody loves that song to bits. Getting some good reviews for that song as well. It's a fucking good guitar on that, man. So yeah, it's actually Andy Mack plays the guitar for my productions on that. We're actually just about to start on Dead Inside next month, in 2 weeks' time. Can't wait to go up to Prudhoe and start the guitar work on it. So excited to do it. So did the Queen remake band tour with Adam Lambert fall through, or are they still on hiatus? Well, the Queen and Adam Lambert thing is still going on, but what my gripe is, I don't like the guy. I don't like Adam Lambert. To be honest with you, Adam Lambert can go and shove up his arse, because I can't be arsed with him. I don't know why the obsession with him has got to keep on rolling with the punches and stuff. The tour's finished now. The tour is finished, right? Queen wants to try and decide now what to do. Do they want to stay, or do they want to go? And I don't know what's going on. Because now Brian's going back in to see Universal this week to go and find out what the box set's happening for him anyway. And whether they're going to still do touring next year, it's beyond me. Now Roger wants to do another album now. It's going to be a disaster for him. Because now he's signed the Omnivore recordings. It's kind of like as it is anyway. So technically, it's kind of like it's up to him. So it's just that thing where it kind of goes, well, maybe it will, maybe it won't, maybe it will, maybe it won't. And they don't know yet. So it just depends on it really for us. So we haven't got a clue. We don't know. Hello. But they are on hiatus now. The tour is over. The tour's finished. It's just now waiting until there is a definite. Try and find out the right persona for it as well. The Ann Lambert thing is absolute zero. Zero. Feel the same way. There's not a lot of singers that they would do. They did the search for it. I don't know why I chose him for. The only reason they chose him was because he was on American Idol. Diana Woodger was there. My point of view, wrong choice to actually give him out. Jeff Scott Soto should have been the next guy to actually take over the Queen thing, really. So if you want a good singer, right, I recommend, I've got a disc here, somewhere. Yeah, if you want a good singer, you want something great, check out this concert, right? It's on YouTube. Get Queen Genesis concert. If you want a good singer, check out this goddamn concert. 2.5 hours on YouTube, right? Queen Jessica Soto. This is the one you really need to watch. This guy here, fucking spot on. Nicola watched it last week. 2.5 hours on YouTube. Get it downloaded, watch it. And I'm telling you, it'll change your fucking life. This guy is perfect for it. That's who they should have chosen in the first place. Although there is a good story about that. One thing is, he sent his demos, right? It's just, actually, there's an interview on my channel. It explains all the Queen stuff anyway for that, right? Literally, go and watch the interview with Jessica Soto about the Queen thing. Interesting. Very interesting. There was a good Canadian singer, I forgot his name, but he nailed Freddie perfectly. That was Mark Martel. Mark Martel, they should have chosen him maybe to do the Queen thing because he would have been great. But Roger, if you all know the story about the Roger thing, Roger did a Queen extravaganza, and it was his idea to get Jessica Soto and Mark Martel together, and worked out great for him. And Roger paid for it as well. They paid the guys and said, "I want you two guys to come and do this thing because everyone wants to see you two guys instead of our show." And that's where the rival started. If there had been another choice, thank God they never chose a female singer. And before you even start on me something else, don't start me on Kerry Ellis, right? Do not start me on her at all. Don't talk about her at all, right? Because from my point of view, she's good. She's a good singer. The Brian May thing does not work. That's the thing I hate about things, is why the hell Brian chose her out of Hannah Jane Fox when her album was meant to come out on Universal, and they said it's not ideally enough. It's too rocky for us on Universal to come out. I'm sure there's a way that Universal could just say to them, but yes, but everybody's got their own opinion, but your music sucks. It's like, well, yeah, but she's a fucking good rocker though. Hannah Jane Fox would have been better if her album was out, because the 2 tracks that's on there, Stalker and Jarvis, fucking spot on when Roger produced it. That's fucking good music to listen. And I think that's what kind of Jade was going into anyway on that first album that we did, which was the Secret Voice album. We were just doing something very unique that we wanted to do. Actually, there's an interview with me and her on this channel. Check it out on one of the live streams we did in the afternoon. We got a lot of good questions as well from it. And she was full on. She's a great singer. She really is brilliant. That's cool. Right, you got some more questions, guys? Come on, I want questions this afternoon. I want some good questions. We had some great questions on Tuesday, especially with some people were asking me about how do you feel about this new age crap going on in the world of music. Yeah, well, I talked about it on the UK music scene, and I tell you what, if you guys want to go and watch that UK music scene, feel free, make your own comments about it. We were talking about Iceland before, Iceland food last Tuesday as well. This is cool. What's the name of the pooch? Dougie. Devon. The name's Devon. Yeah, she's not here, but she's only here for another month, another 5 weeks. I'll tell you when she's going back. She's going back. Yeah, she's going back on the 29th of September. So we've got another 4 weeks for Devon before she goes. She's a Doberman, 4 years old, and my best pal. And Jay's my best pal as well. A working partner as well. But my doggie's Devon. Sweet baby she is. She's been on 2 months today actually, so she was pretty tired. So she was getting excited yesterday because she was wanting poo-poos, and Devon was running around to her. I was thinking, what's wrong with you? You running around like a silly dog for some reason. Very bizarre. One good question I had this year was, when did you get in the how long have you been a Queen fan for? Nearly about over 18 years now. Actually, no, it isn't actually. Started 1991 when I was only 15 years old. Yes, when Freddie died. Started getting all the Queen albums and started loving Queen too much. I loved it so much. And that's the music I really loved a lot, was rock music. Started getting into a lot of known bands from many years ago as well, like the Cooney stuff and Jessica Soto stuff and everything. That was years earlier, previously for that. I started collecting the Jessica Soto stuff in 2010. I did unboxings on this channel originally before this room was transformed over to something else. But yeah, so I'm not the biggest Queen collector, but I am kind of like the Queen man. What? So did you ever get to see him live? No, I never got to see Queen live. Last thing I ever went to see was We Will Rock You live in Sunderland. That was an amazing concert. I never went to the Paul Rodgers thing either. No, don't get me started on Paul Rodgers either. It was a great concert. Didn't like it. It wasn't the best. I only went to see a tribute act called Magic, and I went to see Gary Mullen and the Works, which we talked about last week. And but now I don't like that guy because he goes over the top a little bit, and he's just, his performances are all right, but he doesn't cut it that well now. He used to be good, but people got sick of him because he was too. It's just the way that he moves on stage now. He's just too thin on it. It's absolutely just not good for him at all. Paul Rodgers was the wrong choice for Queen. The voice was too deep. The thing about the Paul Rodgers thing, right? His voice kind of suits some Queen songs, but from my point of view, he's a bluesy singer. He's a bluesy singer. and now he's gone back in the bluesy mode and done his own solo tours. I respect the guy a lot for Bad Company and Free. If it wasn't for Free and Bad Company, I would have not known about any of his background. His solo stuff, like with the Firm, it did work pretty well. And even that tribute thing he did with the Smoke and the Water thing, the rework he did of it in 1988, the Rocky No Mina thing, fantastic, very good. I love Bad Company songs. Bad Company songs were great. Best song ever written, Shooting Star, To the Brim, written by Janis Joplin, and also about Johnny killing the Johnny somebody as well. I love that Shooting Star song. That could just be something up there to the brim. That, and it was based on Jim Morrison as well, and it's such a fantastic song. That I think that's one of the best songs that Simon Kirk and Paul Rodgers wrote ever. And I'm glad, and I'm not sure whether this is proven. I don't think they ever performed that live ever. But singing The Way I Choose is one of my favourites. One of my favourites also from Bad Company's Straight Shooter album is Call on Me. I love the chord structures in that song. I just love the bits. I mean, fair enough, it sounds very similar to 25 or 624 by Chicago. The chord structure in that song is wow. Blue, Silver and Gold's another one of my favourites as well. Actually, I'll tell you what I do like is all about company albums, because this is so good. A band actually produced fucking good songs. The first signing ever on Swan Song, actually, before Led Zeppelin did their great album Physical Graffiti, which is like another band I fucking enjoy as well. I love Road Planting. I think Physical Graffiti is up there with one of the best albums of the world. Absolutely fantastic. Which is really, really phenomenal. I made a banner. Please look at Facebook. Let's have a look. Let's make sure it's the right size this time, because it's 2560 by 1440. I think that's the right thing of it. Or 2800 anyway. No, that's not what I asked for. That's not what I asked for. No, I don't like it. I said Queen Forever cover with Queensville logo on it. So that's the right size. It's the right size, but that is not what I want. So pass. Try again. Try again. Use the Queen Forever logo on it, but just take off the thing of it. But that's not what I want. That's the right size I want. That's not what I want. No, no, sorry. So yeah. Right, any more questions, guys? Don't let me sit here all night and just see what I'm thinking. I want to talk about loads of music and loads of Queen stuff. I'm saying before about Led Zeppelin, another band I love so much as well. And if I hadn't, I mean, my dad got me into Led Zeppelin in my early 8-year-old. 8-year-old it was. I heard the first Led Zeppelin album. Dazed and Confused was one of the best ones ever in the world. We had it on the Italian, Italy vinyl we had. Fantastic sound out there. Italy vinyls were brilliant. With the Atlantic logo on it as well. My dad played it to me every single fucking day. And I loved it. I just loved it. It was great, great stuff. I learned a lot getting into blues and a lot of rock. I mean, my dad is very influenced on blues. He's a blues guy. Especially George Thorogood and the Destroyers. And, who else? Albert Lee. 10 years after. Rory Gallagher. Miss that dude. Rory Gallagher was one of the best pioneering guitarists you could ever have. He seriously was good. His live stuff's better than the recorded stuff, studio stuff. Best track ever live. Live in Europe, good album. I don't like I don't like that extended version they brought out. That the reissue they brought out on CD. Keep the original album, it's better. But I do like all sorts. What I don't like is chart stuff, and I refuse to talk about chart stuff on here. I don't talk about chart stuff. I talk about rock and roll and rock music, and that's what I fucking love to stick to. Thank you very much indeed, because I keep getting people asking me all the time, talk about chart stuff. No, I won't, because I hate it. It makes me go to sleep. Gives me a fucking headache. That's what I was saying about the UK music scene. If you want to go and have a look at that video, the UK music scene sucks. Go please look at that video, because I have a right rant about it. I had 2 parts of that video actually, and I'm true to the point, mind. I am true to the point of it. I really want to spend lots of money on making these videos, and it just makes it worse. And everybody gets a headache after the same fucking song every time. It's like, oh, please stop it. It's like, go away. Don't want to know about it. It's like, just please go away. Makes me fucking angry all the time. I think that's why people were kind of getting sick of all this new stuff, and they're thinking it's too fucking shit. But why the hell the music scene's got to be like this way? I don't know why. They don't even now ever have anybody else to say about it. Why do you always think, guys, that Paul McCartney is still to this day now on the rock charts, doing great songs, and now everybody's saying the rock scene is bad. The UK rock scene's another thing that they can't sort out. Fair enough, I mean, the Rolling Stones are still going to this day. I mean, God, 8 years old now. I mean, Jesus Christ. And I mean, probably, from what I understand, I like, there's all these upcoming new bands. They ain't good. And I think that's what kind of really annoys me, is the fact that people are getting recognised for good writing that they do. There's around Sunderland, I've met over 7 singers in a year, and I can't appreciate how much work goes into the writing of everybody who writes stuff these days. I mean, Jade. When I met Jade, a phenomenal writer. She's been writing again and again and again and again. She wants to do more work, and that's great. And then you get to things like artists today. They write shit music. I mean, I met a young girl a couple of weeks ago, Alicia. She wrote a song called "I Want It Back." And that is a style of rock music I love. And I love the way she wrote that song. It's original she wrote as well. We're hoping to get that. We're hopefully going to get that out by the next couple of weeks we can as well from it. A new subscriber, Crocatty. That's a nice name. Welcome to Queensville. Subscribe, like, talk, Queen, music, anything else. I love Radio Gaga. Everybody loves Radio Gaga to bits. I have to say, the video of Radio Gaga, I've said before, is one of my favourites. Is my camera absolute? Is my camera wonky or something? Yeah. It is wonky for some reason. Radio Gaga is one of those songs where I can just play it over and over again. It's one of the most inspired songs ever written by Roger Taylor, and one of the best songs ever written by Roger Taylor, and one of the favourite videos ever from Roger Taylor. It's honestly phenomenal stuff. Roger Taylor is one of the best. This is just a question I had before. Best songwriter. It has to be Freddie, obviously, Brian, all of them. I mean, there is some songs that I think do work in Queen. Some songs don't work, like that Lennon's song. Don't like it. Which member is your favourite? Oh, good question. My favourite member, and I'll actually do this in 2 parts. I'll say writer and writer and singer. Favourite member of mine. It has to be Freddie. I love the song I'm in Love with My Car. Love with My Car is great. The Queen Box version's brilliant. Single version's brilliant. I Love with My Car is one of those great rock ones. It's one of those roll themes. Go away. Thank you. Yes, it's one of those. I'm in love with my car. Got a feel for my automobile. Written about John Harris, their tour manager. And it was really nice to write for a roadie. So John Harris was the roadie for that. And really good song, actually. Great song. I think if that had been redone now to a heavy version of it, Jessica Soto. It's in fact here's something you want to hear on that Queen melody on this disc here from Jessica Soto's Queen concert, right, on YouTube. I will keep mentioning this all the time, right? Listen to the version that he did of I'm in Love with My Car live. It is great. That is what you want to listen to. So tonight, get yourself a curry, get yourself a nice curry, takeaway. Watch this for 2.5 hours. You'll absolutely love it. And that goes to Crow Catty, Deliman, and the other guy, Monkey Bar Kid. Watch this goddamn concert on YouTube tonight. That is what you need to watch. A 2.5 hour concert. You'll go insane for Queen. This is great. Watch it. I wish that was out on vinyl actually, because no Marky's vinyl collection. It was this big on vinyl. Should be on vinyl. Could have done the at the time for us. For a teenager, it was like an anthem. That's just full on rock to the brim. That is full on rock to the brim. If you guys are just joining us for the first time, this stream is on Saturdays at 4 PM till 6 every Saturday, and Tuesdays 6:30 to 8:30. And we talk about Queen. We talk about anything you want. Anything you want. You don't have to be all the time. We can do rock albums and things as well. I've also noticed that they've just started to reissue again. Again. How many times they're doing this album? Number of the Beast has been reissued again. I've just seen on Vinyl Records Forever, which I do subscribe to that Facebook page. Somebody got a new version of Number of the Beast, Black Edition, the original Black Edition. They should have really brought that Black Edition out the first time around, the original version of it anyway. I mean, Iron Maiden's a great band. I mean, I love Invaders. I love that song. Invaders, just love the guitar work on it. Yeah, it's great. Kris, who used to be running Queensville, who was part of Queensville. His favourite album yesterday was The Wall from Pink Floyd. Fantastic album that is, especially with Bob Geldof singing "Mother, do you think they'll drop the bomb?" And Pink Floyd is a great band. Yeah, it's interesting about Pink Floyd. I was reading up about their album Momentary Lapse of Reason, their last great album they ever produced, and I never knew that Roger Waters gave Dave Gilmour the name to them. Roger left at the time in 1984 for the Final Cut album because he wanted to do dark and disturbing army stuff before he was doing. And he said, "I'm going to give you guys the name now because I feel you need to carry on our legacy with it." But when Roger, the best thing about it was, did everybody see that documentary of the Pink Floyd story, the BBC thing? It was cut out of bits, but the part that I liked about it was when Roger was on stage playing Comfortably Numb live with the band originally, and that's when I think he wanted to say, we're enjoying playing together, but I want you guys to realise that you still own the name. That's why it says Pink Floyd 1987. That's when they actually do that as well, which is cool. That's his interesting. Crow says, no, nobody in my class even knows who Queen is. That's an interesting thing. Maybe because they're young. I tell you what you want to watch is a video called Reaction to Bohemian Rhapsody, Youngsters. That's on the reaction page. React videos from the Fine Brothers. That's a video they really want to watch. Or why don't you start watching Wembley live? It's on YouTube. The full concert's on YouTube. Wembley '86. The Friday night concert is the best one. Saturday night concert's not good. Just isn't. But the Friday night concert is the best one. Because it's awesome. Yeah. Watch Bohemian Rhapsody. It's cool. I watched it all. Oh yeah. Cool. That's cool. There's a new YouTube trend on reviewers reviewing 70s music. Have you seen any of these? I saw that one of them reviewing Bohemian Rhapsody. It was alright. I have heard about this. I'm going to explain something about that. But before I do explain that, actually, Gaming Head sent me another image of it. That's kind of what I want. Why don't you try and blow up that image? Why don't you blow up that image? Blow up the 4 heads with Queensville on there, but Tiny Red University Entertainment. Try and blow the heads up in the middle and bring it out. Same you did like with this one here. Bring it out and do it that way. That would be good. Do that, please. You could try again. Right, 70s music. 70s music thing. Right, I'm going to explain something. Right, I explained this a couple of times on Queensville. Right, the last live streams I did. I don't like it when people script it out. I've never done review on songs from Queen, but that's an interesting topic to talk about, actually, especially with Save Me. It was interesting. I was playing that today, actually, the Save Me track, and that kind of inspired me a little bit of doing that. And I watched them, and I really think they're wrong. They're all wrong. Technically, they should talk about stuff like The Sweet or something. Nobody discusses about bands these days about them sort of things. But singing, the music side of it, it's great. It's wonderful. It's brilliant as it is. But them things, I don't like to watch them because they're wrong. Did you know there was a movie coming out? Yes, I know about the movie. I know. And if you want to know more about my channel, watch. I'm going to say this again. Watch the previous stream of my reaction to Bohemian Rhapsody on this Queensville channel. And I'm not going to say much about it. Just go and watch my review on my channel after the stream's over. Do watch that Just Got Soto Queen concert though. Watch that. Do watch it. Amen, brother. Yes. Oh, see? He's right. I like this guy. Dennyman's great. Told you. It's all scripted. Don't script things out. That's something actually I don't do in here. I don't script anything on this chat, guys. This is real. This is authentic. And I talk about last night. I went to see these guys last night. They were brilliant. Good band. Rock and roll combo ever. She was awesome. Brilliant. Rock and roll music to the brim. I love rock and roll music. Yeah, definitely check them out, guys. Mickey Dean, the things of it. Really good, guys. My camera's going weird for some reason. Let me get my camera sorted out, guys. 2 seconds. Keep your chats coming in, guys. There we go. I'm going to keep this on the screen because autofocus is acting really weird. Let's go manual. That's better. Yeah. But yeah, I don't like when people script it out. I don't like it when they don't tell the right things. Right. Anyway, as for the movie thing, because people are going to ask me, "Are you excited to go and see it?" I'm kind of half and half about it. I'll give you my reaction live on Queensville. We're hopefully going to try and do a live reaction of that when we all go and see the film, because there's like 25 of us going to go and see it. It's going to be bloody phenomenal. I'm hoping it's going to be good, but I'm still kind of thinking it's a little going to be mystified about it. All I'm worried about is the soundtrack. They're not going to be able to... We have heard, obviously, the 20th Century Fox has bought the rights to the Queen catalogue now, the multi-tracks and everything. I don't think they have. They can't use the original tracks. They're just going to ruin it. That's the only thing they're going to bug me is the soundtrack. Are they having to go and record parts in for the songs? I think they are. And I think it's absolutely wrong. So I'm really, really mystified about it. But we'll see. We'll see. We'll see how it comes out. It's coming to 5:25. This is Queensville Live on YouTube. If you guys are tuning in for the first time, welcome. My name's Tez. I own Queensville. Oh, she did. I run Queensville. I also run SC Entertainment Limited. It's just a little label getting our artists to get out and get them themselves notified. And get yourself sorted out as well. Hello, Tez. Oh, Michael's joined as well. Good timing, man. Good timing, man. Cool. He says, I watched the movie Ghosts that you said. Oh, hey. Very sad story indeed. I like the documentary style they use. Very conceiving. That Ghost film, oh my god, I still got it on my drive. I told you to watch it. This is a film, by the way, if you don't know who I'm talking about. There's a film on YouTube that I discussed before called what's his name? Nick Broomfield, Ghosts. It's a true story that happened about the Morecambe Bay incident, and it's a very, very good film actually, and it's one of those films where you have to watch it. It's in Chinese thingy, but the subtitles on it as well. But I'd have to say that film was well impressed. Very sad though, but was well impressed with it. So if you like to go and watch films like that, watch it. Got great awards for it as well. Nick Broomfield's first ever film, and Channel 4 paid for it as well. But brilliant. I'm glad you liked it. Glad you liked it. Very sad though, very sad ending. But really, really good film. And I've got it on my drive. I could watch it again and again and again, that film. I could just basically just watch it. It's just so friggin' moving. Absolutely moving. It's cool. Have you guys got any questions on the movie? Or anything you want to talk about on Queen? Because I'd like to talk about the movie if you want, guys. If you guys want to talk about the movie more, you can. Deliman says, I just hope they portray an honest description of Freddie and not Hollywoodize it itself lifestyle. Do you know what? You've just brought up a good point there, Deliman. That is what I don't want them to do. I'm hoping they don't just have this as a sloppy story. I know the story's been planned by an American Queen who owns the Queen American fan club, because that's where the scripts come from. Because they chose him because he's a diehard Queen fan, and he's the owner of the American site. I'm just hoping that as well. I hope they don't have this glitz and glam shit inside it, because I'll be mortified. I just don't want it to be. I just don't want it to look like it's just been stuck together. I want this to be a good thing and a mixed thing. You know what Rotten Tomatoes is going to do? They're going to slate this film to bits. They're going to say, before we really given a 45% rating, saying it was not. But you know, Rotten Tomatoes is what they need. I mean, they're great guys. I mean, don't get me wrong, they are so brilliant with their reviews. I want to see. What really pissed me off was, I mean, before you guys are watching this now, what really pissed me off was all the reaction videos was shit. My reaction was true. So if anybody wants to go and see the American reactions, don't watch them, because they just take the piss, and they're not true. Because my point of view, the Americans can just go to hell. I'm not saying for the Americans on my channel. I'm just saying for the Americans on their reaction videos. Don't watch them. They're bloody awful. They're not even right. They're not even true. Just think they're just like so excited and they're all just hyperactive. It's like, no. Your point is your reactions are rubbish because you're not saying what you're going to say in the movie itself. You need to bring a point out and you need to make a statement about it. And that's why I hate the Americans so much, and they can go to hell. Their reaction videos, I mean, not the people in America, just the reaction videos themselves, because it really annoys me so much. Absolutely shit. Problem is, the Queen Forever picture is vertical. If I would make horizontal, it would look awful. Oh, all right, okay. Yeah, I got your message. Getting ahead. Right. Yeah, we'll sort it later. I'll give you my. I'll sort it later on. Good thing I'm Canadian. Good. That's fine. I'm not saying anything about America. Just the way it's just the way that they really just take the piss because they do a reaction video to something that they want to do. It's just. I mean, there was one. The only thing that I'm saying about it is because one video I really hated so much, and it was one of them where the woman and the man were together. Right. This is the video I really hated so much because everybody gave it a downer for it. They're all like getting the laptop out. They got a laptop right. My laptop's somewhere. That's in the back. They got a laptop out right. They're sitting there on a couch and they're literally going. They're just like, it's so fake for a start. And it really paid me off. And I went, oh God, no, don't do it like that. It's absolutely ridiculous. And then there was that youngster from, what was it? The one from, well, there's two things anyway. But the reactions weren't true. My reaction's kind of like, oh, genuine, but it's kind of, it's like, no, you're missing the point. It's not worth it. Many Americans are very stupid. They are, but they kind of, you know what the thing is, right? They all go on YouTube and try and make money and everything else. I mean, do you know the best ones that I watched, right, over the last couple of years ago was the parents destroying kids' electronics. And I thought that was great. It wasn't scripted, no scripts. It was all authentic realness, all on cameras. One woman, the parent for the girl who was on the deck, was just throws the phone into. She said, "I'm sick of all this crap going on," and she was genuine. And I went, "Oh, that is perfect." So she gets the phone, throws it. She says, "Why do you want to do that?" And she's like, "I'll take you back. I'll take you back." She throws it into the pool, and she goes, "Why are you that for?" I threw it in there, and she says, "Turn that camera off." And it's like, yeah, that's what I like, the authenticity about it, but I just don't like it when they script it out. So stop making reactions fake. It's not worth doing it as well. One thing I have to say though, a big massive shout out to James Rundle. He's doing a great job. He's doing reviews now of Queen videos and Queen products as well. Well, I did them many years ago. So he's doing a nice updated version of it, which is cool. Because I ain't got the time to do reaction videos and stuff now anyway. I don't do that anymore. Because I think, in my opinion, it's just if you guys want to go and record videos and make your own silly ones and make your own things, do it. But that's my opinion. So yeah, but it's Queensville. As I said, it's authentic and this is real. And my reaction is kind of like good and bad. It's just like, yeah, stick it that way, you know. To do it that way. So never script anything out. It's bad. It's terrible for everything else. And then I'm going to here for another 20 minutes, guys, and I've got to go because I need some food because I'm starving. I'm really tempted to go and get a curry tonight, actually. Yeah. Any more questions, guys? Any more Queen questions? Don't forget, guys, if you want more information on what we talked about today, head over to the Queensville page on Facebook, like it, subscribe, and keep updated with all the Queen stuff. I say, guys, we are here on Saturdays from 4 to 6, and then Tuesdays 6:30 until 8:30 on a Tuesday. And hopefully, in the next couple of days, when Mark has sorted out all of his things, Mark is coming to join Queensville in 2 weeks' time. Yes, Mark's going to come and share his collection, and I think we might be going to do another new video of his Queen collection as well. I mean, my Queen collection is under here, but it's kind of going to be about milestone finals and stuff, and everything's under there. And I can't really get it out because there's too much involved in it. But if you guys are liking Queensville, please do go and like all the other videos, watch them all. Watch the Jessica Soto thing tonight. I think you deserve really a Saturday night treat to watch Jessica Soto live. The 2.5 hour concert. Go and watch it. Download it. next week, Tuesday, give me your reactions to it, please. Let me know what you think about it. But I do have to say a big thank you to everybody tuning in today. I do thank you very much to Deliman and Crow Catty, who joined us, and they've just subscribed now. High Tech Rock has also subscribed as well. It's nice of you guys to join us. Great stuff indeed. Keep it going, keep it going, keep it going, keep it going, please. Keep it going. That's going to be good. Message retracted. Well, for some reason the message is gone. I don't know why. Disappeared as well. I have to say, yeah, I was going to go back to what we previously talked about, was music sort of stuff and bands that never get recognised. And one label that I do have to respect so much is Frontiers Records in Italy. Well, this is bizarre. This is really, really, really weird. I did get a secret voice sent to Frontiers Records in Italy. I don't know what's... I haven't a clue what's going on over there. So I still need to ring them. I haven't had a chance yet to ring them up, but I will ring them anyway. Hopefully it should go anyway from it. Please tell me that Friday exhibition worked for you. Yeah, I haven't downloaded it yet, but it should be fine. I'll get to that later. I'm going to try and hopefully get that uploaded to my channel anyway. No one's uploaded that yet, so I'm hoping to get a screen capture of it. I don't think I'll be able to use the music on it though from TV Lang. I'm going to take it off and do something extraordinary on it. Great tack, thank you very much indeed. Yeah, well, that's what Queensville's here for, chatting. Music to talk about. Projects coming up. Queensville is here for you. Also, if you are interested also, guys, you can also go on my ST Entertainment page. Links are all in this video. Head over there. Like the live streams of the studio stuff that we're doing at the moment with the productions that we're doing at the moment for some artists I'm working for. And please do go and like it. Thank you. Right, I'm expecting a lot. Right, Mikhail says, I'm expecting a lot from the Dreamchild album. Did you hear the 3 songs they posted on YouTube? Yes, I did. I don't like the drum sound that much. I know, sucks bad. The one they brought out, the first one they brought out was pretty good, but the rest of it doesn't really get on my, doesn't feel good. That's a Frontiers one, isn't it? They've just released it, haven't they? This is the kind of thing about it is that they try. Tell you what I just got was that Lords of Black album, and I love playing that. The new one they brought out, the Icons of the New Days. Devon likes that song. Don't you? He's tired today. Been on 3 runs today. Did you rip your VHS? What VHS? Oh, the Black Panther thing. No, I didn't get it. I'll tell you why I didn't get it. Because, well, I got back in touch with the seller and I said it was going to be expensive to actually send it to me. I didn't have the money at the time to get it. But what I did figure out was, I'm still trying. I'm actually getting in touch with that guy, Roach Jim, I think he's called, or thingy, or he does VHS uploads and stuff. I'm going to try and send him a message on his YouTube channel. I'm going to ask him if he can track down that original Intervision release of the Black Panther, because and the reason I want them to get it is because I want to see if I can time it exactly with the AVR version I've got. But no, I didn't get the Black Panther one. I'm still going to try and look for the original free certificate one if I can find it. But that's where that came from. Matt says the John Life on Death Road. Talking about Dio related music is also good. That Life on Death Road was fucking brilliant, especially Samuel Mays. That's just bloody fantastic. It is like listening to Dio. He is an absolute icon of Dio. He's brilliant live. In fact, I got that cover album he did with that. I know there's something going on, and he is really close to Dio in a way. and he misses him a lot. But he is really good. I mean, you remember that video that EPK did in his house with all the dark, decrepit things in his house? Fuck yes. Yeah, actually he's Danish. He's really good. He's good friends with Avantasia. Avantasia's making a new album this year. I haven't heard anything from him for quite a while now, actually. The music this year's been really quiet though. There's been like a lot of. There's not been a lot of good releases this year, to be honest. It's been really quiet. 30 albums only came out this year from bands. The best ones are coming out in November. Especially Dead Inside's coming out. Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah, Dead Inside's coming out in November. I can't wait to get it out. The merchandising, we talked about merchandising for Jodie. It's going to be phenomenal. She's going to be so surprised. I can't wait. Now, the VHS strips, what I normally do is I just use my phone, my camera phone, and I plug the audio into the mixer, which, the studio mixer here, I just plug that in the mixer and then mixed it straight away so the sound comes out of the PC into there, and then that's it really for it. So this camera is wonky, isn't it? This camera should be like, oh, I know why it might be. It might be the fact that this seems a bit wonky. TV a bit wonky for some reason. Although saying that though, it should really go like that, but it looks like it's on the wobble. Wobble. Think of it as well. So what have I been watching this week? A lot of nostalgia TV again. Mango's Happy and George. Rainbow TV show. I've been watching the. Oh, I'll tell you what was interesting down on Facebook. Someone posted the original video of Ball Crusher from Wasp. And it's cool. The Dio tribute songs like Sunset Superman, Lonely is the Word, Letters from Earth, they are great songs. Those songs are always ignored in tributes, but Joan did it. Joan did a great job of that. That Dio album is brilliant. That Lonely is the Word track is seriously well worth it. My phone is acting funny for some reason. I don't know what's going on with my phone. I've got messages coming in now. What's going on with my phone here? What is going on with my phone? My phone is not working. Well, now it is. Now my phone's acting silly. I'm not going on there. Yeah, John Landay's albums are really good. It's a deal. Fuck off, phone, will you? Jesus, what are you doing? Yes, I know you just replied to the. I'm going to turn off this phone because this phone's acting funny again. Right, I'm going to take the goddamn battery out of this thing. Oh, he just fixed his phone a few days ago. Now all of a sudden it's panning up again. It can't be the SD card because the SD card's been cleaned. I'm going to leave the battery out there for a few minutes and then just calm down on this. A bit bizarre. But it's really thinking stuff. Eh? If your phone is slow, you should remove Facebook and use the website because the Facebook is active. And I've noticed there's a lot of things happening with this phone. I only cleaned it yesterday. SD card's fine. Thingy's fine. Now it's just acting funny. I don't know what's going on with it. Now it's removing wallpaper again, which is bizarre. Although saying that, it hasn't been resetted overnight, so maybe the battery on this needed to be reset anyway. But it'll be fine. Let's see. Juice the Ordinary is my favourite Mother Rock album of 2018. Juice the Ordinary album, actually, that was not a bad album, actually, that. I thought it was going to be a bit shit, but to be honest, into some of the tracks, that's pretty good. Pretty good. I don't have that album yet. As I said, I haven't downloaded anything this year. I've been busy working on tracks with Jade and everything else. We've got 3 songs coming out on YouTube from Jade. We're bringing them out the second week in September. We've nearly finished the Gothic album now. She wants to get these tracks out because she's going back to university, and I won't see her for about nearly a few weeks, and I'll see her for a few months because she's going to be a busy girl. She's only working here 1 day a week because she's only working on Tuesdays. It's a shame she won't be because it's going to be short for me. Well, but apart from that, we're recording everything, which is cool. They cancelled the concert in the Netherlands, which I know they did. I know. Due to problems with the room. Something about the event, wasn't it? Something about the event was going a bit weird. So that was a shame. It's a shame. But I'm going to see Glenn Hughes plays Deep Purple. Oh. Well, that's a nice thing. Glenn Hughes is alright. I don't like his drummer. I hate his drummer. Absolutely. I have to say something. That I have no idea why Glenn Hughes hired that drummer. Chad. He's absolute shite. Fair enough, he was in Red Hot Chili Peppers, because he's a fan of them. Why the hell they got that drummer to come on bloody that song? That heavy song was all right, but the drummer, he just looks like a right waste of time. So no, not impressed with his drummer. My point of view, drummer can just go to hell. I'm not interested in the drummer. Can't stand him. Yeah, that's the guy, Chad Smith. That's his name. I don't like the guy. I don't like him. Sorry to say, his drumming skills are rubbish. We see the APK of the making of his album, that Resonate album. Fair enough. Jen's good singer. I do like that song, Heavy though. I like it. It's a bit of a change to diverse from what's going through at the moment. Chad Smith is a big name for a nigga, but Chad is not on tour, I think. No, he doesn't tour. He's gone back to see his Anthony. I don't like the Red Hot Chili Peppers at all. So there. End of story. I hate them. Can't stand that Anthony guy. I can't stand his voice. I don't even like the styles. They're all like, it's groove music. It doesn't work. Now, fair enough. Paramount paid bloody loads of money for them to go and work on that rework of Love Roller Coaster, which was done in the 70s. And they just decided, Paramount says, right, you guys are going to go in with Lisa and you're going to record this song. And you guys you do it your way, because we don't give a shit. And we'll work it out for the Beavis and Butthead soundtrack. I think it was just a waste of time. Oh, fair enough. But you know that that on the B side of it, there's that song that Engelbert Humperdinck did. What the hell was it called? The B side of that song. Who knows the B side of that song that Engelbert did? I'll have to find it on Discogs actually. I found Discogs and see what it was called. Lesbian Seagull. That was hilarious. That was hilarious. Lesbian Seagull. Oh, it's just brilliant. That so good. I think it's just fantastic. Yeah. Lesbian Seagull. He just couldn't write a good song for him. Such brilliantness. Yeah. Seriously. Well worth it for it. Well worth it. So good. Yeah. It was written by Tom Wilson Weinberg and John Fazell produced it. I think it was bloody funny. Yeah. That was the funniest B-side. I had on the 7 single, and I think it was so hilarious when they asked him and said, "Oh, let's get Arnold Dorsey to come in and do the track," and he was like, "Fuck yes!" Oh, memories of that track. I wasn't impressed though with the A-side. I wasn't impressed with the B-side, but the A-side was crap. But it was Sylvia Massey. That's a name. Sylvia Massey wanted the guys to come and produce it because she was actually involved with Beavis and Butthead's film at the time. My uncle is a drummer in an unknown German rock band Oh, unknown. That's interesting. I wonder what who could be. What's the name of the band? I have no idea. Maybe I can find out until the next live stream. Yeah, well, let me know on Tuesday. Here on Tuesday. Tuesday's thinking there. And we got one more question before I leave, because I need to go and get some food. I am starving. Tonight's going to be, well, I hope North House Party isn't loaded tonight, because it's the last one of the 4th series, where I think he gets the surprise at the end, which I think I've already seen it on anyway, but I love North House Party a bit. I'm hoping that it's going to be the longer version on there, because the begin's all croft. That'd be cool. Any more questions? When you guys want to know about, do you guys want to know about what's happening with Jodie and Jade? We're going to get a question in a minute saying, who's Jodie and Jade? Right, if there's no more questions, I'm going to go. Are we done? I'll give you guys another 2 minutes. Because I can only stream for 2 hours. It's been 2 hours now, so 2 hours is enough for me. I'll tell you what I have been watching this week is Kerry Holzman live. Very good builds this week. In fact, the videos have got much better than before. He's been doing a lot of repairs and a lot of builds this week. 4 builds he's had this week. 4 repairs he's had this week. And the video's been really good. And I like the new one coming up, the laptop ones from Tim's Computer Repair. Helped me out a lot actually with that. Brilliant stuff indeed. Right, questions. Nice to meet you. Hope to see you on Tuesday. I'll be back on Tuesday at 6:30 at night, so please do join me. Any questions you want to talk about, Queen stuff, anything you want to know about myself and Queen Entertainment, it's fine. What will you be doing this evening? Well, this evening I'm going to have some tea, and then I'm going to watch North House Party tonight. I think I deserve to watch North House Party again because I love that show. When is her album out? November. We haven't got a date yet. We're going to discuss that on Friday, actually. Her album's out in 1, 2, 3 months' time. Her album's going to be out in November. We don't know what date it's going to be. But hopefully going to be released on the 5th of November, which is Bonfire Night, which is perfect for us. So we've got another 3 months to go before it's out. But it's coming out soon. The artwork's been approved now, Michael, and we want to do a little spread with you as well. In fact, we had an idea to... Jade is having an idea to do an interview with you, questions and stuff about doing a little insert about you. Our second newsletter is coming out next month. We're hopefully going to try and get the video shoot done for Burn. We just try and find the money for it at the minute. We just getting there's okay. It's just getting the money for the rest of what we need to do. But we're hoping to get it out by the 6th. Well, whenever the money comes through, we don't know yet. That's why we kind of wanted like donations, but never mind. But we're going to try and get her out in November, definitely. Jodie's ready now. She says she's full on ready to come and do it, and she feels that she wants to do it this time. That's cool. But yeah, I'm going to go and have some dinner now, guys. If that's all the questions today, thank you very much for watching. It's been a good stream. I'm back with you guys on Tuesday, 6:30. I think it's better to do 6:30 in the night time, because then that's better for you guys to come in. 5 o'clock was way too early. But we'll do Tuesdays again and let you guys have a good weekend. It's Bank Holiday Monday tomorrow. I'm actually off Monday to. There's no work on Monday. I'm actually going to be going to a. Is it tomorrow? For the next 2 days, Hilton Castle is going to have a Bastille Day. It's going to have a recreation of Bastille Day. Now I look forward to that. I'll try and get you guys some footage of that if I can as well in my video, which will be interesting for you to watch. Yeah, why not? I'll take Devon up there as well. Devon's absolutely pooped. She's been on cat patrol today. She's been running on with cats today and everything else. So she's been kind of wondering if it's going to be out and everything else, you know. But yeah, that's fine. Alright, well that's it from me, guys. I am definitely going now. Thank you so much for tuning in today. thank you very much to everybody tuning in. New subscribers, please do like Queensville. Please be notified about the videos coming up soon. We have got live streams next week. There's no live streams Monday, because Monday we ain't open Monday. Nope, we are closed. For the first time, Monday's closed. So, but we will be live streaming hopefully tomorrow. Oh no, tomorrow. I can't live stream tomorrow. I've got my mate's come back for a laptop. We're going to try and resolve this laptop issue if we can tomorrow. We're going to find out why the HDMI is not working properly and why is it crashing for. That's weird. So we're going to sort that out tomorrow morning. It's coming tomorrow morning anyway, so that should be good. So I will see you guys on Tuesday for another Queens. Thank you for tuning in today. I will catch you guys on SC Entertainment for more live streams. Thank you for tuning in. For me and Devon, being a great one. Thanks for tuning in. Bye.